Hello and welcome to How Do I? Today's video, general advice. Today's video is about info, not the frags you are going to see on screen. Our first section is movement. Movement is the act of being able to dodge and move around a map. Movement is the way to survive, get around, escape, move forward, and any other source of movement or energy that causes movement. Movement is obtained by using the A, S, D, and W keys. Space for jump for movement as well. Movement can be used to your advantage in many ways, such as getting into areas that are going to surprise the enemy, getting into places where you're in need of, setting yourself up, getting to health and ammo packs. Movement is key to any player, no matter what class they play. Without it, you're just target practice. You can use your movement to dodge attacks such as grenades, sticky bombs, rockets, and even bullets. By using your movement, you can throw off your opponent's aim and greatly increase your chances of survival. Movement is a flow that will come naturally, but in the meantime, practice is necessary. By starting out by standing still, you open yourself to become a bigger target to everyone and everything. By keeping moving, you prevent spies from backstabbing easily, snipers from headshotting easily, and overall just increase your chances of survival.
Let's stop that freaking thing.
Our next section, aiming. Aiming is the act of putting your crosshair on your target and pressing your left mouse button or right mouse for an alternative fire to shoot your target. Aiming is achieved through different methods based on the class. Not all classes aim the same, so be sure to practice aiming with each class. Without aim, you will not hit your targets, meaning you are doing nothing. Aiming is very key to practice. From simple acts of aiming, you output damage and will make players retreat or be able to finish them off. Now the key to aiming is take your time. If all you do is panic, you'll miss nearly 100% of your shots. Aim is what keeps you alive as well. Your team will find you more useful the more you are able to aim. So, practice your aiming. Download a map I recommend called TR Walkway. Great for practice, for basic aiming. It's not going to help you shoot these tricky shots, but it will give you a general idea of how each class aims. From scout to predicting with a soldier's rocket launcher. It gives you a basis. Our next topic is objectives. Objectives are how the game is won or lost. Objectives can be pushing a payload cart, as such, capturing enemy intelligence, or capturing an enemy point. The point of objectives is to encourage teamwork and to give a win-loss instead of just pure deathmatch. Objectives will help you earn points, commit to a team, and ensure you're playing a fun game. However, fun can be defined in many ways by many people. So, if you or your team lose sight of what the objective is, you're more likely to lose your game. However, if you keep your goal to the objective, your team is more likely to win. Now, capping an objective will instantly win the game if it's the final capture. If it isn't, it'll add more time to your clock in order for you to finish the complete objective. Some objectives, like capture the flag, require you to capture the objective multiple times, whereas payload requires you to capture a point after point until you reach the end of the map. Objectives make the game more centric and unique versus other games that require just pure deathmatch skills. A team that works together will win together. However, that's not always the case if both teams work together. There will be a loser, but it'll be more fun than expected. Our next topic is our point system. The point system works through what you do while you are fighting on the map. Points can be obtained from killing players, capturing objectives, defending an objective, putting players out from being on fire, popping an Uber, assisting a player, having players take your teleporter, healing players with your dispenser. Points are obtained through many ways, and it helps determine who's doing work on your team. However, lowest point on your team does not mean you're not doing any work. Some things are never counted towards points, such as defending the engineer's buildings by reflecting rockets. It's never counted, but the engineer can say thank you and be more appreciative that you're actually helping them. Other things, such as scouting ahead and telling your team what there is ahead, does not give you points. However, your team will appreciate that you have given them information they would have liked. Everything you do isn't always about points, but having points will help you monitor of who's AFK, who's new, and who's doing absolutely nothing. So just be aware that points don't judge all, and no matter what you do, if you try your hardest and play objective, you're always a team player, you'll always be a winner. No matter what you do, even if you have the lowest points, you did something good for the team. Next on our list is the kill-death ratio. The kill-death ratio tracks how many kills you have obtained and how many deaths you have achieved. However, the kill-death ratio is never displayed publicly to your team or the enemy team. You're the only person who knows your kill-death ratio. The kill-death ratio shouldn't matter how many kills you've obtained or how many deaths you have achieved. You could die 50 times, kill 0 people, and still come on top on the leaderboard just because you pushed a cart. Or you killed the sentry, which is never tracked as a kill. However, if all you do is go for kill deaths, you could end up lowest on the scoreboard because all you did was kill people, but you didn't help push the cart, and that's where everyone got their points from. So, overall, a kill-death ratio shouldn't really matter to you. The only point of a kill-death ratio is making sure you have low deaths, because that means you survive longer, but make sure you're still helping your team through pushing carts, capturing intel, defending objectives. When it comes down to it, when at the very end, if you jump on a cart and buy your team an extra 3 seconds just to keep it going or to keep it from being pushed, you may have just won the round because you decided a death was in order to help your team. So, don't rely on a kill-death ratio. It doesn't prove how skilled you are. It just proves you should be playing another game that isn't Team Fortress 2. And the final topic for today's video is teamwork. Work with your team. If you play Solo Fortress 2, I've never heard of it. And what Solo Fortress does, it gets you killed. Working as a team can help you overcome a lot of problems and make the game more enjoyable for everyone. Teamwork is essential. Have an engineer build a teleporter. Have a pyro keep an eye out while the engineer is building it and check for spies. A medic heal your whole team around. Give little overheals, even if it's to a class you don't think should have an overheal. That overheal can make sure you efficiently double your forces. If you overheal 4 people, you've essentially created 2 more players that the enemy team has to go through before they kill 1 player. So, if you work together as a team and aim for your objectives, it becomes a lot easier. And it's important to remember that teamwork makes fun for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are or what you've done. Teamwork improves everything. Because without teamwork, you're just going to be stuck where you're at. If you learn to cooperate as a team, you can learn to be a better player. Why? Asking for advice, tips, just overall simple stuff will help you learn what it means to be better. And in this case, teamwork here. I know my demo man's looking for something. I find what he's looking for. I let him know, and the rest of the team can focus on ahead instead of behind. Every class has its area of expertise when it comes to teamwork. Go online, look at the wiki, look at the community strategy guide on that wiki. You can learn a lot about what the classes do and how they interact with each other as a teammate, and how they can help their teams out via their loadouts. So remember, just because you're starting out doesn't mean you can't be a team player. Because starting out and working with everyone on your team will mean you're going to have an easier time getting adjusted to this game. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching and tuning in for the How Do I general video. For more videos like this, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. More videos will be on the way for specific classes and even maps. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and have a very nice day.